Hello again from way out here. Today we are going to attempt, well, we'll make candied apples, and we're going to make them, well, not candied,
brandied.
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 And we're going to make a kid version also without any brandy in it.
Yep. So we're sanitizing jars, but first we are going to get all of our apples. I think we have over 10 pounds, probably 12 pounds.
Sure.
Give or take, of some organic Gala apples, and I think there's a few Honeycrisp in there. It was whatever we could get at the grocery store that was organic. So we are going to first peel those, core those, and get those into slices. And then when the jars are done, we will come back and we'll show you what we do and how we're going to make these things.
That's it.
All right, so to start, we are going to, let's turn this way. We have one of these things. What's that called? I don't know, a core
Apple
peeler
core, but we're
thing.
just going to use it as a peeler.
Yeah, because we're going to cut them into spears. So I'm going to start washing the apples, giving them to him. He's going to core and peel them, put them in here, and then I'm going to take them from there, cut them into spears, and put them in jars. So we're going to tag team this, kind of like we did the dill pickles. So from this point forward, this is just going to be a fast forward of us tag teaming these apples to get them in jars. All right, so we have 12 32-ounce jars full of apples with a 1/2 inch headspace again. And we still have, I think this is more like 14 or 15 pounds of apples. But we still got those 4, and then there's a couple up here that wouldn't fit. So those are gonna go in kids' lunches this week, and we got one cut up that we can eat. So we are going to start making the brine. I guess is that what we call it? The brandied brine.
Juice, yeah, juice brine, whatever. It's not really a brine, but yeah.
Whatever the juice is to can these bad boys in. And we are going to pressure can these today, not water bath can. All right, so we're going to make our juice now. He's going to read me the recipe, and I'm going to put the stuff in here and get this heated up. This is apple cider for the kids. Nice fall treat. Okay, so you said 3 cups of brandy, right?
Pour it.
Pour it.
Don't go easy on it.
Even though he told me to buy the cheapest brandy you could in the biggest bottle. Okay.
Okay, and then we'll need 9 cups of water. That seems like a lot to fill that.
Well, let's just try it and see how it looks. All right, I'm going to put 9 cups of water in here. Be right back. All right, we got 9 cups of water in our, what do we do? 3 cups of brandy?
3 cups of brandy, 9 cups of water.
All right.
We need 3 tablespoons of lemon juice.
Okay, I have that in here. All right, we're going to eyeball the lemon juice. 3 tablespoons, right?
Good. And then this calls for 4 cups of sugar for the minimal. So that would be 12. But I don't think we want to do that much.
No, we're not big sweet tooths around here. We've got this low glycemic index, organic, raw coconut sugar we're going to try. What do you think, like 2 cups maybe?
Yeah, let's do 2.
If you have a sweet tooth, though, probably feel free
12 cups it is.
to really sugar this up, but neither of us really do. Apples are plenty sweet on their own for us. Let's try that.
Okay. We'll bring that to a boil, and then we're going to add some allspice and cloves and nutmeg and that sort of stuff too.
Stirring it in. These are the adult apples. We are going to use a little bit of apple cider and water and sugar in the kids' apples. Maybe some brown sugar. I don't know. They'll probably get the coconut sugar too. But maybe a little bit of brown sugar. We'll see. We don't really know yet. We're winging it. Alright, we have some cinnamon sticks. And they're really good. So I'm just going to boil a couple in here. Alright, we got boiling cinnamon sticks and brandy and water. I'm going to just throw in a couple of whole cloves. Get this boiling together. Those smell really good.
I put in like 10 or 20.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I dropped one.
And turn it way down. Simmer it. Not trying to burn off the liquid.
Like 15?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, I do have some cinnamon too, so we're just going to put some in because I have some. Cinnamon, some allspice. Can you do that? We're just winging it.
Yeah.
But he's measuring.
I do like
Nutmeg's good.
half a teaspoon of allspice or so.
So, let's do a little more cinnamon in there. Alright, we're going to boil that all together before we start pouring it on our apples. It really smells good. Now we've got our brandied juice sauce.
Mr. Clove.
Missed a clove. I strained the cloves and the cinnamon out. there.
So I'm going to do 1 scoop in each one. See how far it goes.
Alright, so this is the kid-friendly mixture. I just added water to some of this apple cider. And I'm going to put a little bit more of this. This is the organic raw coconut sugar. I'm just going to put some of that in there for the kids. Probably a half a cup or so, a little more. And then we're going to get that boiling. And he's got the canner ready up here once he fills the brandied apples with water to top them off. He's going to start putting them in here, and we'll record that. Alright, just going to wipe off the sealing surface of these guys so he can start canning these. Got 6 in there?
Yeah, 6.
Pretty good amount. Which means the next 6 can all go in together.
Yes.
Including the 2 we're doing for the kids.
So
Which...
fill water to 3 quarts of water.
3 quarts of water. Which this is starting to get warm. So won't be too long before we can can the kids' stuff. And then 3 quarts of water in here before he pressure cans them.
Okay, with 3 quarts of water in here, this 21 quart canner will we can do up to 7 quart jars at a time. So with our elevation, we are going to do 15 minutes at 9 pounds of pressure. And the way you do this is you turn the pot on high, and
it's already on high.
It's already on high. So then we
Okay, wrestled with the lid for a minute.
Yeah, I can't operate it apparently. So you have to line up these 2 marks over here. The V on here and the V on here. And then you rotate it to close. And then in the front here, so you want to watch, you wait for this to start boiling. You want to see steam coming out of the pressure vent for 10 minutes. and then you put the cap on, which keeps the pressure in. This will pop up, creating the seal, and then you watch your temperature gauge build,
Pressure gauge
build to 9 pounds, and you have to regulate temperature on the stove to keep it at that 9 pounds. So we're gonna leave this off until it gets ready to start steaming, and then we'll show you that process.
So in the meantime, I'm going to fill, this is the mixture we made for the kids with the raw coconut sugar. Same spices we did. We used cloves, cinnamon sticks, nutmeg, allspice, and then water and apple cider instead of water and brandy. So I'm going to get this in their jars, and then we can can them with the next set. And I think we'll all mark these so that we know these ones are the 2 that are not brandy.
Steaming for 10 minutes now. So we're going to turn this on here. You already see this pressure popping here.
Gotta get to 9, right?
9 pounds. And we want to sustain that for 15 minutes. Okay, so you can see here we're at 9 pounds. I'm going to turn this down to want to maintain right at 9 pounds there for 15 minutes. We got the timer going. Okay. Heat off. I've let this come back down to pressure by itself. Move it over off of the heat. Once the pressure drops for a few minutes, we can pull the top hat off of it and let it get down to 0, and then we'll pull the cans out.
And put the other cans in.
Yeah. Okay, so our pressure is returned to 0. I'm just going to pop this loose here. Lift it from the back so the steam comes out the back.
And not right in your face. And there's our jars.
There's our jars.
All right. We have grips too to get them out this time.
It's not good that one of them is spitting.
Yeah. No, that might just be underneath. I don't think it's a jar. This one looks kind of funky right here, doesn't it? I'll have to check that one. Steamed up my phone. We'll have to check that one when he gets it out, make sure it seals correctly. They look good though. One of those is...
That one's leaking.
Yeah, it sounds like
No
it's
liquid.
sizzling.
No liquid in there. That one's probably bad.
The rest of them look okay though, that you've brought out so far.
I can hear that one.
We might have to recan that or something.
This one too.
Bummer.
Stuff happens when you don't have the right amount of headspace. Okay, so we're gonna pour this out, put new fresh water in it, and get the second batch going.
Yep, we're gonna do it just the same way as we did these ones.
Alright, so this is our second batch here. We're turning it off, and it's gonna go off the heat. Wait for it to cool down. Might actually,
Yeah. All right, there's our jars. We did have 2 that leaked out of the first batch. This one and the one in the back. But everything we've read says they'll be okay as long as the lid seals. So once these cool off enough, we'll check and make sure this has a good seal. If it does, then we'll be okay. We'll just store them and we'll just eat those ones first. And those are the brandied ones.
Yep. Otherwise, it went really smooth. No cracked jars or anything like that. So
Yep.
for first go around of apples, which are supposed to be pretty difficult to can because they want to float so badly, I think we did okay.
Yep, so just try stuff, figure it out. We're still kind of new at canning, but we are learning as we go, and I think it worked out pretty well. And I think next time we're going to try canning some meat in our pressure canner.
Yep, probably maybe can some elk from last year to make some room in our freezer for hopefully getting an elk this year. So
Yep.
We'll see how it goes.
So if you want to see that, like, subscribe if you want, and we will come back and show you another video next time. All right, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you from way out here.